We often lose hope when life feels overwhelming, when sadness consumes us, when problems seem endless, and when everything around us feels like it's falling apart. In those moments, even our prayers shrink. We start thinking, is this even possible? Or can this really happen for me? But stop and think for a moment. Are we asking Allah, the creator of the heavens and the earth, or are we asking a human being? When we ask Allah, we should never limit our prayers because everything is possible for Him. We may see impossibility, but for Allah, there's no such thing. There's a story in the Quran that teaches us the power of Allah and why we should never limit what we ask from Him. Once, there was a man who passed by a ruined town. The walls had crumbled, the streets were silent, and not a single soul was in sight. Looking around at the devastation, the man couldn't help but wonder, how will Allah bring all of this back to life after its death? His question wasn't out of doubt, but out of human curiosity. It's natural to wonder how such a thing could happen when everything looks so lifeless. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, decided to show him. Allah caused the man to fall into a deep sleep, a sleep that lasted for 100 years. When he woke up, he thought only a day had passed, but Allah told him, "You have remained here for 100 years." The man was stunned. Then Allah pointed to the man's food, which had remained fresh, untouched by time. But when the man looked at his donkey, it had completely decomposed into bones. And then, right before his eyes, Allah brought those bones back to life. Slowly they came together, flesh covered them, and the donkey stood up, alive and well. The man couldn't believe what he was seeing. He said, "I know now that Allah is capable of all things." This story isn't just about resurrection, it's a lesson for all of us. How many times do we look at our problems and think, this is too big, or this will never change? How often do we limit our prayers, asking for what seems possible, but hesitating to ask for what seems impossible? The truth is, nothing is impossible for Allah. He is the one who created the heavens and the earth from nothing. He brings life to barren lands with a single drop of rain. He heals the broken, restores the lost, and provides from sources we could never imagine. When you feel stuck, remember this story. Just as Allah brought that donkey back to life, He can bring solutions to your problems in ways you never expected.